Don't worry, I've got this. Chaos? Newspaper!
Shadow raised a rolled-up newspaper to smack a spider that was crawling across the kitchen counter in their home. But then Maria grabbed his arm to stop him.
Huh?
Wait, don't kill it! It doesn't deserve to die just because we're repulsed by it.
Shadow lowered the newspaper.
Fine.
He scooped the spider up in his hands, then tossed it out of the nearby open window. It was at this time that Sonic, Amy, and Styx were walking by outside. The trio were engaged in conversation with Amy retelling events that had occurred previously.
You wouldn't believe the amount of foam that came out of that dishwasher. From now on, I'm being more careful about how much dish soap to put in there.
Ames, hate to interrupt your riveting story here, but you got a spider in your...
Ah! Where? Get it out! Get it out!
Amy, hold still. I can get it out for you.
Amy obliged, but she trembled uncontrollably as Sonic plucked the spider from her pink quills. He tossed the bug into some nearby bushes, then put his fists on his hips and puffed out his chest as he took on his usual heroic stance.
There we are. The day is saved.
Seriously? That is your claim to heroism? Oh, be still, my beating heart.
I could always put the spider back in your quills.
Never mind!
Shadow poked his head through the open kitchen window.
Do the words disturbing the peace mean anything to you people?
Sonic looked left and right, then he frowned.
You people! You people!
Yes.
Shadow pointed to Sonic, Amy, and Styx.
You people!
What the heck? How come he doesn't have to go to your sensitivity class?
Sonic, you have to understand. Clearly, Shadow suffers from antisocial behavior derived from a horrifically repressive past.
The only mental trauma I suffer is having to deal with you imbeciles on a daily basis.
I guess those online psychology classes paid off.
Oh, hey Rouge! On break from work at the clothes shop?
Approaching the small group was Rouge the Bat. She was carrying a stack of flyers and had a box of pinback buttons.
Nope. You'll be happy to know that I'm running for mayor this year.
Really?
Oh, no.
Really? Oh, that's great! Our first female leader in Hedgehog Village! You'll be an inspiration to little girls!
Yeah, especially once I lower the voting age. I assume I'll have your vote.
Of course! Alright, Sonic.
I guess?
Congratulations. You've just given a sociopath the keys to political power.
Oh, Shadow, you tell the best jokes.
Shadow rolled his eyes and went back inside his home.
I don't support any politician!
Great!
Rouge handed out flyers to Amy, Sonic, and Styx, then she attached a button to each hero. Amy's was on her shirt, Styx on her necklace, and Sonic on his scarf. Both the flyers and buttons were marketing Rouge as the new mayor.
Your mind control tricks won't work on me! I won't give in! I won't!
The harder you fight, the harder you'll fall. Have a good day. See you all at the polls.
I bet she's a spy for the government too!
Oh, Styx, that's preposterous. Rouge is not some government spy. She's just a fashion designer and a mayoral candidate.
You can't hide the truth forever! Just you watch.
Shadow left the house and went to the mailbox. He pulled out several envelopes and began sorting through them with disinterest. Predictably, it was mostly junk mail, including an ad offering a discount to Preen and Shine quills, which Shadow was sure it was overpriced and had lackluster results. Rouge approached him from the side.
Hey, handsome. Can I count on you to vote for me in the upcoming mayoral election?
Shadow frowned and turned his gaze back to the mail he was sorting through, refusing to answer her.
You know, I've been here for 2 whole weeks and you haven't said a word to me.
And for good reason.
Oh, Don't tell me you're still mad about that little incident a while back.
A bomb blew up in my face, Rouge!
A flashback sequence began with imagery from the past rippling in. There was a battle going on, and Shadow and Rouge were in the thick of it. Gun soldiers were present, shooting at an unseen enemy. Shadow and Rouge ran inside a building and located a particular room. There was a table center in the room with a device that had a timer counting down. Shadow turned to Rouge.
I'll stand guard. Can you defuse the bomb?
Can I defuse a bomb? You just watch. It'll only take me seconds.
Good.
Shadow got into position to guard the door while Rouge sauntered to the ticking time bomb. She opened a panel and looked at the electronic guts inside. Pulling out a pair of tiny scissors, she aligned the tool with one of the wires. But then her phone started buzzing and she lowered the scissors as she accepted the call.
Hi, Stacy. What's going on? We have to reschedule my hair appointment? That's too bad. How about Thursday? No good. How about Friday? I can't do Saturday. I have a nail appointment that day. What about Sunday?
Noticing that Rouge wasn't doing her job, Shadow turned to her.
Rouge.
Nah, Monday doesn't work for me. I have to get reports done for the commander. He's such a stiff.
Rouge!
Hold on a second, Stacy. Excuse you, I'm on the phone here. Some people are just rude. Oh, Tuesday? That could work for me. What time?
Shadow looked at the timer on the bomb. Time was running out. He couldn't wait for Rouge to finish the phone call. Thinking quickly, Shadow grabbed the bomb and darted to the window to throw it outside. But before he could, the bomb exploded. The force of the blast knocked the cell phone from Rouge's hand. When the dust settled, Rouge's eyes were widened as she realized what just happened.
Oh, right. The bomb. Oops.
The imagery rippled back to the present time as the flashback ended. With a nervous smile, Rouge shrugged.
Well, your fur grew back. You can't even tell anything happened.
No thanks to you.
Then suddenly Styx popped halfway out of the mailbox, pointing at Rouge.
Aha!
Oh!
I knew it! You are a government agent!
You don't have proof of anything. No one will believe you.
This is a federal offense. Get out of my mailbox.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, actually I would. That's why I'm telling you to get out.
How are you even doing this? How do you fit inside a mailbox?
Like I'm gonna tell the government my secrets. You won't get any information out of me! Not even if you torture me for days!
Whatever.
Get out of my mailbox, Badger.
And you! I bet you're some kind of alien from outer space!
Get out of my mailbox or I'll throw you out.
Fine, but don't get comfortable. These eyes don't sleep! Except between the hours of 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. But that's liable to change now that you know my sleep schedule.
Styx pointed 2 fingers at her eyes, then toward Shadow and Rouge, then back at her own eyes. She climbed out of the mailbox and walked to the nearby bushes. She spun on her heel to face Shadow and Rouge. Eyes narrowing with suspicion, Styx slowly slunk back into the bushes. Once on the other side of the bushes, which the Hedgehog and Bat both can clearly see, Styx jogged away.
I hate her.
There's some real nutcases in this town.
Shadow's eyes slid towards Rouge.
You don't say.
Anyway, that whole day was crazy. Let's not get into the nitty-gritty details of how you interrupted my important phone call, or how I was burdened by having a successful business. Let's just say we both made mistakes and make up. Are we even Steven now?
Leave me be.
Shadow walked away, leaving Rouge at the mailbox. With a sigh, Rouge rubbed her forehead.
He just can't let go of a grudge, can he? There must be some way to soften him up. He's too tense.
Maria stepped outside the front door and started sweeping the porch while humming to herself. Rouge perked up as she saw the girl. A smile drew on Rouge's face. She waved to the hedgehog girl.
Back to business. Yoo-hoo! Your name is Maria, right?
Maria stopped sweeping and finally noticed the bat who was coming up the walkway towards her.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Maria. Hi, hon. I'm Rouge the Bat. Shadow and I used to work together, and we're good friends. I'm running for mayor this year. Can I count on your vote?
Rouge handed a flyer to Maria advertising her campaign. Maria glanced at the flyer before raising her eyes back to the bat.
That's very nice of you, but I'm afraid I'm not registered to vote.
Rouge snatched the flyer from Maria's hands.
What the heck am I wasting my time on you for?
Sword the Eagle was standing in front of a news camera holding a microphone. Behind him was a crowd of villagers gathered outside at City Hall.
And the poll results are in! Rouge the Bat has won the election by a landslide with 1 million votes! Which is amazing when you consider that the town has a population of just 200. What changes will our new mayor make? Will she do a better job than Fink? Or worse? Only time will tell, so keep watching this episode to find out.
Rouge smiled as she looked among the crowd of people cheering for her victory.
Congratulations, Rouge! This is so huge! What a milestone accomplishment you've made for women everywhere!
Yeah.
Let me be the first to shake your hand!
Sonic held out his hand to Rouge for a shake, but Rouge's eyes widened and she grabbed Sonic by the shoulders, tossing him aside. With Sonic's removal, Knuckles was unveiled. The bat's eyes swept over the echidna bodybuilder up and down with sensual hunger.
Oh, hello, handsome.
At first, Knuckles was caught off guard, being that he wasn't paying attention to the politics that were happening. But once Rouge addressed him, Knuckles donned a smooth smile.
Like what you see?
Knuckles raised his arms and started to flex, treating Rouge like he did any other girl that gave him attention for his body. Rouge licked her top lip.
Do I ever?
Knuckles changed pose, turning sideways as he flexed his arms again.
Well, I got stopped by a police officer on the way here. He told me it was illegal to carry these guns in public.
Hey, what's gonna be your first order of business as mayor?
Without looking at him, Rouge put her hand on Tails' face and pushed him aside as she continued to watch Knuckles show off for her. The following day, Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Styx were at Madburger like usual. They sat at their normal table and had already received their ordered meals. The group had been chatting when Knuckles finally appeared to join them. He grabbed a chair and sat down in it.
Oh, there you are, Knuckles. Where have you been?
I have a new job. Feast your eyes on the new mayor's secretary.
Oh boy. I hope this isn't going to be like the last time when you took over for the mayor.
I'm more worried this job is gonna interfere with your heroing, Knux. Like the time you worked at a marketing firm?
Yeah, my marketing wasn't firm. It was filled with chicken fingers.
Being a secretary usually means the person can read and write.
I know, right? I really lucked out.
Knuckles, for the last time, secretary and garbage man are not the same thing.
Nuh-uh. I'm a secretary. I have an official secretary badge. See?
Knuckles lowered his hand to gesture to the pinback button he was wearing. It was one of Rouge's campaign badges.
We all have one of those?
Suddenly, Knuckles' communicator beeped. Knuckles raised his arm and tapped the screen to answer the call.
Ha! See? Important secretary call. Knuckles the Echidna. Part-time hunk and full-time assistant to the mayor.
Knuckles, shut up. It's me. Where are you?
Hey, cutie. Me and my friends are at Midburger having lunch.
Get over here now. My feet aren't gonna rub themselves.
The call ended abruptly.
You got it, Mayor. See, guys? Important secretary stuff. Welp, I gotta go. I'm a working echidna. Again.
Inside the mayor's office, Rouge was sitting in the chair behind the bureau with her legs crossed. She was smiling dreamily at Knuckles, who was standing off to the side. He wore a white tied shirt that displayed his abs and a pair of Daisy Dukes shorts. Knuckles was looking down at himself and twisted his body, trying to examine everything.
Rouge? This sure is a strange uniform you have me wearing.
Not really. All the mayor assistants wear it.
I'm just not sure about the shorts. I mean, no other guy in this town wears bottoms.
I like the exotic look. It shows off your skills. Now hush up and lift those weights.
Dutifully, Knuckles picked up 2 barbells that were on the floor, holding one in each hand. He lifted them one at a time in rhythm like he normally would when working out at the beach.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm getting paid to do the same stuff I've been doing for free.
Rouge's eyes lowered, then lifted back up over Knuckles.
Yeah, it's really paying off.
Rouge began to use a nail filer while occasionally glancing at the bodybuilder working out. Amy walked into the office and headed straight for Rouge, standing in front of her bureau. In her hands, she held a stack of paper that was stapled together. The pink hedgehog smiled.
I can't tell you what a thrill it is to have a new mayor. I've made a list of suggestions for the town. They are categorized from major to minor. The urgent ones, like the busted pipe that has been spewing water in the middle of town for 3 weeks, is in red text. Thank you, Rouge!
Rouge set her nail filer down on her bureau and took the paper from Amy. She spun her chair to the side and fed the paper through her paper shredder.
Anything else I can do for you?
Actually, can I get a fan? I'm starting to feel hot and a little breeze will help.
Knuckles, shut up. Adults are talking.
The next day, Sonic walked inside Rouge's clothing shop. There were racks of clothes and the walls had hangers with shirts and other items. The 2 front windows sported a couple of mannequins showing off ensembles. Sonic walked to the front counter and pulled off his scarf, holding it up for the clerk, who was a fat, bulky rat working the register.
Can I get this repaired? I got into a fight with Shadow just a few minutes ago and he ripped my scarf when he hurled me into a tree.
Duh, we don't sell no clothes.
But this is a clothing store. It says so right on the front door.
Duh! What door? I never seen that door before in my life.
Is there anyone here who actually does know something?
Duh, I don't know nothing.
The clerk then suddenly hurled himself through the window, smashing all the glass. He shot to his feet and ran off. Rouge entered the shop with a briefcase in her hand. She sauntered to the front counter, stepping behind it. She squatted down and slid the briefcase into something unseen behind the counter, then stepped away. Rouge paused and glared at Sonic, noticing his presence.
You saw nothing!
Then Rouge left the store with Sonic watching her. She climbed into a one-person carriage while using Knuckles as a step stool, then she took a seat. The person pulling the carriage was Knuckles. At her command, Knuckles broke into a run to take Rouge somewhere. Sonic rose a brow.
Okay, this is weird. That makes twice now I've seen Knuckles use a pull carriage for an older woman.
Next day, Sonic and friends made another visit to the mayor's office. This time, they were here to make a visitation with Knuckles.
Knuckles, you can't keep letting yourself get treated like this. You're wearing pants, for chaos' sake! Who does that?
Knuckles was on his hands and knees while wearing a Chip and Dale outfit, complete with the tight leather pants. Seated in her chair, Rouge had her feet propped up on his back with one ankle over the other. She was busy looking through a men's lingerie catalog, trying to pick out the next outfit to purchase.
And then there's the fact that you're being objectified.
Oh yeah, I guess there's that too.
What? Rouge can turn people into objects? Oh no, I think it's working. I can't feel my leg. It won't move.
Ugh. Knuckles, just pick up your leg.
Knuckles tested his left leg, lifting it then stretching it. A smile journeyed his face and he set his knee back down on the floor.
Whew. It hasn't started yet. We're good, guys.
What?
I can't believe you betrayed your fellow villagers! You're working for the mayor, man!
Come on, you guys. It's not so bad.
I got an extra tip earlier when Rouge ate her lunch off my back. It was kinda hot though.
Even if you're mayor, we are not going to just stand by and watch you take advantage of our friend Rouge.
Oh, that's fine. There's some chairs over there where you can sit down and watch me.
You would like that, wouldn't you? Having us just sit idly by while you take over the town.
Honey, I already took over the town. Keep up.
Let Knuckles go, Rouge.
Or what, Blue Boy? You're going to fight me?
I don't want to, but I will if it comes to it.
Fine.
Rouge swung her legs over Knuckles, then stood from her chair. She rolled the magazine, then pointed it to Sonic and the others.
Take them down, Knuckles!
What?
What?
You're my assistant and you must do as I say, and I command you to take them down!
Knuckles rose to his feet, but looked among his friends with hesitation.
It's, kinda hard to take this seriously when you're dressed like that.
The outfit is the most important part.
Come on, Knuckles. You don't want to turn on your friends, do you? Remember all the good times we had? Fighting Eggman, eating at Midburger, the boy band. Come on, Knuckles, you remember the boy band?
Oh yeah, who could forget that?
Come on, Knuckles, we need you. You're part of the team.
No one can bust boulders with their fists like you can, Knux.
Rouge, I can't do this.
Excuse me?
I can't turn on my friends. They're all I have. Oh, and my workout equipment. And my shoes. And my lamp.
Yeah, enough, I get it. Okay, fine. You can keep your friends. Now get out of my office. I have things to do.
Sonic and friends leave the mayor's office together with smiles on their faces. Things seem to have fallen back into place.
It's great to have you back, Knux.
I'm so proud of how you stood up for yourself and your friends.
Yeah, I sure learned something today. When applying for a job, make sure there's no uniform requirement.
Forget it. It's close enough.
Knuckles' communicator began beeping, signaling a call was coming through. Everyone stopped so Knuckles could answer.
This is Knuckles. Uh-huh. Okay, got it. Thanks. Hey guys, good news! Rouge says the taxes are gonna be tripled.